How has your work affected your local community so far?
Now you have to ask the people that receive the the help that that we offer. But from the feedback that I get, and it's a lot of appreciation. So people are they getting the message? They're getting what we're doing. They're getting our mission, and we're saying start building and stop drilling. That's our new thing, and we're rocking out with that until something changes. It's time to start building, which is within ourselves first, right? Then we can build around in our communities with others, and stop drilling, which is drilling and killing and robbing and stealing.
I did appreciate my workbook. Thank you that you gave me, both of them.
No problem.
Even though I don't do the sports, but the positive affirmation one, yes, I did. Thank you. Can you share a success story of someone who was impacted by your program?
Okay. Well, so I'm gonna use this young kid, Josh. He's a young man, right? So I was coaching summer league basketball, and I want to say 2018. I want to say. Okay. So, give you a little quick story. So I come to the basketball courts in my neighborhood community, and they said, "Hey, you want to coach summer league this year?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me a team." So I get down there. They give me the last of all the kids, right?
Does that mean like the kids that can't play that well?
The kids that did not get picked for everybody else's team, right?
Okay.
So they're like, you stuck with these kids.
Okay.
I mean, I had the smallest kids. I had like one big player, for the kid size. I had a couple females, right? We had girls on our team, right?
Oh.
All the players were like really, really small. And I whipped them into shape.
That's awesome.
And we went to the championship.
Say what?
Yes, we went to the championship. Yes.
Yep.
So it's this one kid who stood out the most. His name was Josh. He was always he was hungry to want to learn. He was hungry to want to play. He had talents, but it wasn't just all in basketball. So kind of had to guide him to put his talent and make it work for basketball for him.
Okay.
And the kids know how I give it up. We have fun, what I mean? We'll stay in pocket, have fun. And Josh ended up becoming a doctor.
Say what?
Yes.
Oh, Josh.
So,
what?
Mind you,
Dr. Josh.
I haven't seen or heard from these kids in maybe 5, 6, 7 years. Then I get a phone call from my younger brother. And he says, yo, Josh a doctor now. I said, what?
Listen.
A real doctor, the real doctor.
If you believe it, you can achieve
I said, Josh that came off the street from over there, such and such. Yes. And Josh's story was, I want to find Josh and give his story one day. His story is immaculate, all the things that he had to go through, you know what I'm saying, as a child to make it to the point where he's at. You see what I'm saying? But I was proud to hear Josh became a doctor. And, I always try to keep the kids in a positive mode, even when I'm coaching, So that was probably one of the best stories that I heard that benefit from, the impact that we do as Street Struck Motivators.
It's always good to see and hear about someone that you helped at one point in their life, right?
Yeah, now I ain't do the schoolwork for them.
Right, I
ain't do the schoolwork and all that for them. But,
you were there in the early part of the year, so it's great to see that
to
he
encourage
went on
him and to keep pushing.
Yeah, that he didn't give up on his dreams. How do you connect with youth or individuals who may have felt overlooked or hopeless? Have you ever experienced that, youth that felt overlooked or hopeless?
Oh yes. Yeah. We come right at their neck. I'll come right out of their neck. Yeah, there's no sugarcoating, there's no proper way. If you're looking for properness or
no pity parties.
Yeah, there's not. We get the job done. Well, if we gotta come at you on 100 or on 2, yeah, we gonna adapt to what we need to, to make the message clear.
Okay. How do you connect with the youth or individuals who may have felt overlooked or hopeless? Have you ever dealt with youth who felt overlooked or hopeless, or helped them?
Yeah, for sure. We go right at them. We go right at them.
No pity parties.
Nah. And, we get to the bottom of what's going on, what's bothering them, and try to get them to communicate with us.
Yeah.
You know, so it's, you know, sort of like parenting. When you got that little kid who says nothing's wrong, but you can feel something's wrong.
And see something's wrong.
Yeah,
and
you know,
hear something's wrong.
So we don't just say, okay, nothing's wrong, and we walk away. We stay there until we figure out the problem.
You solve it.
Or if it's any kind of way we can help.
Yeah. In your opinion, what's the biggest issue people in your community are struggling with right now? Wow.
Mental and emotional health. And that's why we have these here.
Amen.
And this is exactly what this is for. So we feel like from what we see going on out here, or especially our youth within our people, they just not in control of their emotions and their feelings.
Yeah.
That's why they quick to blame you. That's why they quick to scam you. That's why they quick to do harm to one another.
Right.
You know.
Or substances, like excessive substances, because the coping isn't there from within, so they use outside substances to cope.
Like at my age, we called it busting Jonesing, whatever you want to call it, cracking jokes. It was nothing to say, hey, you know, your sneakers leaning, oh, your shirt this, or your pants this, or this, you know, it was nothing now. Now you say something wrong, and they ready, oh, we gonna come do this to you because you done said, you know, you done made a smart remark, or you made you joked on somebody.
Or you cancel, like you better watch what you say. You get canceled out here. Like you can't say stuff because people are a little bit sensitive, but you ain't heard that from me.
Yeah, well, quite honestly, we're not in the line of being cared about. You know what I mean? That's the thing. That's part of the problem. Everybody is so sensitive to what everybody else going to think or say or how they going to perceive it. So they never even get the message.
Right.
You got to figure it. If you're not willing to hear what somebody's saying, there's zero chance of you even catching the message.
Or people who's discouraged from even giving a message because nowadays you got to walk on eggshells.
Yeah, that
too. They feel like they're not going to be heard. Like you have to have like that same like tenacity and grit to know like, okay, like you might not be able to help everyone, but you can help one person. And it's like whoever's your crowd to help, then you just go from there.
I'm not a cameraman at all. I ain't been on the camera 20 years. That's why I just popped up. It's been 25 years. I've been running around these streets. Ain't never been on no camera. You hear me? But for whatever they could take, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the main goal. So it's past my personal feelings about what's going on. You know, we're here to help somebody to catch something.
Yeah. And who will receive it will receive it. Yep.
I just want to say real quick, I'm sorry. You know, suicide is major behind not being mentally and emotionally grounded.
So it's homicide.
You know, yes. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's another reason why it's so vital and so important that we get in control of these aspects in our community. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed. What role does mindset play in overcoming obstacles for you?
It plays the whole part, the only part.
Yeah.
It's not, the reality is your mindset. Yeah. What you think is going to come to fruition. You know what I mean? How you speak and what you think, how you view yourself, how you view others. You know what I'm saying? Like how you perceive things is what your reality is about.
I used to tell clients, if you think about 100 positive things, that's what you see. If you think about 100 negative things, that's what you see.
Yes.
Like
they say, see no evil, fear no evil, hear no evil. Something like that.
So my thing is like, no matter how, like somebody could be real impulsive, and people think that impulsive people don't think. They thought about it. Anything that we do, any pattern we get stuck in, anything that we say, anything, whatever comes out on the outside, we thought about it first.
Yeah.
We thought about it
at some
first.
point.
It's just, you know, that's that. We thought about it.
Yeah, we see it every day in the street.
Yeah.
From when I was running around in the streets trying to, you know, hustle and bustle, you think negative stuff start happening. Like you get with your friends and he always talking about the police, and the next thing you know, the police pop up. You know, it's little stuff like that, but you don't. Yeah. When you in real time, you don't see it.
Well, it's power. Death and life is the power.
Yeah, of the tongue.
Death and life is the power of the tongue. That's Bible, not Natisha, y'all. Just so you know.
Yeah.
So it's like it is. Yeah, it's like
that's why we say talk positive to yourself.
You have to.
You got to learn how to train your brain to think positive.
Indeed.